Yeah, don't ever let anybody kid you. It's the friends. Just some of the excellent unbiased judging being performed by Randy the Hitman Hallcroft Philly. Philly cheesesteak Hallcroft here. And Mike, I never watched the whole pattern, Palco.
Never flown the whole pattern.
Found a KVO's classic jersey in a Cobra hood. About him. He said something about his wife. He said,
Oh, I thought the sheets would be out here.
they don't have the score sheets? Yeah. They don't have Check it out, a 4-stroke here. On a semi-scale air Cobra. Going up. I guess this is an official flight in profile, I'm not sure. Trying to avoid putting the camera right into the sun. He's usually not so good. Maybe we'll have to get a different angle here. Yeah, we're going to have to get a different angle. Not going to work.
All judges, please check the clipboard you have with score sheets. We are looking for the intermediate profile score sheet. The first name on that list will be Al Knight. If you have those score sheets in error, please bring them back to the tent. Thank you. One more time.
Yeah, we were just out of position on this flight. My apologies. Beautiful plane.
He was drilling stuff that's kind of solid. Oh! Sounds like he was pretty square away from you. Yeah, he had it back together. That's alright. If you listen to him talk, he still does.
See it.
Get out of the shadows. Like here's it.
And here. Yeah, let's get a show and tell on this guy. All right. Bob McDonald from?
Livonia, Michigan.
Livonia. Okay. Let's see the nose section of that. Pretty. 61?
Right now it's got a 51 in it.
51?
There's a leak in my 61 I got to fix. It had a 60.
Based on Billy's design?
Based on a Thunderbolt.
Modified? Any big modifications?
Rudder's different, the cowl's different.
I mean, it's an air racer, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be an air racer.
All right.
Called Miss Mopar. Dodge is supposed to be.
Is there really a Miss Mopar? Is this like like mine? They're all fantasy.
I made this up.
It's like in my mind. I like that.
Bottom is.
Yeah, Mopar, the head, the Dodge.
Right.
Thing actually runs the whole flight here today.
Beautiful.
57 ounces.
The heavy as a brick.
Oh, yeah.
A 900-inch wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice gear.
Power flies well.
Yeah.
Very much.
Cool looking. Well, there's enough semi-scale plane too. You see that twin it just for?
Yeah.
Oh man. You have your own semi-scale event next year. I'll mention it to Brodak. Yeah, that's pretty, Bob. Real nice. You're gonna fly tomorrow, right?
Not this one though.
Oh, you're gonna fly that like the competition plane? You gonna put a demo flight on tonight, or?
If the engine isn't even broken that I've got in it, so.
Oh, okay.
I just brought it along in case I could get it up in the air a couple times. I might.
Yeah, cool. I'd love to get it on video for you. Oh, you'll have it at the Nats.
Oh, it'll be at the Nats. Yeah.
I'm thinking about producing arrows. We're handing out some samples. People would be willing to try them out and give us some feedback. All right. Very similar to mine. 440, 632. 440. Good shot on the next ship. Super. Addressing whatever's on the bottom back there. Should have brought some business, right? Oh, Mr. Wayne, how's your props working out?
So far, so good.
You don't remember me, do you?
Nah.
You called my Wayne Triv. You called my ass, and we spent 2 hours.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we did.
That's right.
Yeah.
I always try to get that leg up on him, ego-wise. Make him feel like he's this big and I'm bigger.
No, not when you call me.
No, that's good. I got half of that flight. I have 2 full flights now on tape. Okay. So you've got something that's worth having here. That is beautiful, by the way.
I don't know, I'm just having engine problems.
Dennis had told me about the plane. Dennis was at my house, and he told me. He said, "Oh man, he's coming up. I've been waiting." And when I saw it from across the pond. There it is.
That's a lot of airplane.
Oh yeah. Well, this guy helped me with the carbon props. And we were bullshitting and talking and yapping and.
Here's your next projects.
We making carbon gas tanks?
Oh yeah. Can you believe that?
I like it.
Well,
I like the weight.
On a standard, what's a standard 6-ounce tank weigh? 2 ounces?
I don't even know.
What's this? More than that, you said? This way, 6-ounce tank weighs 0.85 ounces.
So you save an ounce.
More now.
Are you going to make one for yourself now that you've made one for me? Or? I like all events coming out the front. What a bastard I am. You ever noticed?
No, I got them on my Interrupted.
Yeah, I could use a 5-ounce one. I'll buy one for you.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll pay you with liquid cash.
Yeah.
These are all your little props. You have one out of there we could take a look at?
No, I've got my prop box over there. You lay up your own props?
Yeah, he helped me, sent me molds up. You know, most people don't part with their information.
And he makes hell of good indoor reels, too, for That's it. Got people begging me for that. You know, who's a guy from Israel? Oh man, I forgot. But he comes over with the Israeli orchestra every once in a while. Yeah. He had me up for wheels when he came up. I had to make them. I mean, he's got
for indoor models.
Oh yeah.
A pair of what?
72 spokes.
Yeah. Well, he's got the 1911 Cessna and won the U.S. Indoor Championship several times. And his are, what are they, 2 1/4?
2 1/8.
2 1/8 with 72 spokes and with a gram and a half a pair.
It's the most.
Something like that. Usually my 3/4 and 7/8 weigh 0.2 of a gram per pair.
So tell me about the tank. This is carbon mat or carbon?
No, it's unidirectional carbon.
Okay.
It's 2 layers of a special unidirectional carbon with half ounce on the inside and outside.
Okay.
Keep it together.
And obviously you're using them on your own plane, so.
Yeah. Well, the inside, they're good for about 2 years. I mean, they start hurting after a while.
Yeah.
And what it is the shrinkage with aluminum tubes, the constant heatage and shrinkage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but this is molded all in one piece, the center section, with a female and a male mold, and the actual walls are like 12,000 thick. And then the end caps are molded separately and actually put together. Everything's glued
together. Okay.
And however, I found that after a while, sometimes the glue on the inside will give way, so I wire wrap it.
And then glue over the wire.
Glue over the wire so to make sure it doesn't get away. And that's basically it. You can adapt them any size. I mean, the mold I have is, it's about 10 inches long, so I can make it as long as I want.
Yeah, you could make a Jimmy Casal tank.
Yeah, I make a 10-ounce tank.
Yeah.
Big, but I mean, the weight is the key thing. I've got.
When you got a plane, and I do have one, I would like to get an ounce out of the nose right now.
In fact, the spinners, I've got my carbon spinner. I don't have all mine because I need nose weight, so I use aluminum. Yeah. I've got carbon on mine.
You have one with you?
No, I didn't bring one, but I've got a male and female mold on that. I machine it, and so I can compress out all the resin. Right. Then I have a fixture because at the same time it gives me a lip, and I have a fixture that centers the whole thing up, and I screw this thing on the lip, and I bore it out like that and cut it off whatever size I want.
So you can make it more blunt, more length?
Well, yeah. Well, you can make a needle nose. I mean, there's a certain, lips on there, but
yeah, the tanks are nice.
Oh,
definitely
good,
cool.
We'll give it a try. 300, yes.
I thought we only could spend weight in indoor models. He's talking about he wants to give up an ounce here.
Oh, well,
weight is never good if you're fat, skinny, or mediocre,
I've got a mold for
even in the women.
I've got a mold for...
No, I like women. I don't like skinny women that look like boys.
I've got a mold for carbon landing gear to replace the aluminum, and you can save yourself an ounce of weight.
Cool.
It's carbon and boron.
Cool. A lot of cool stuff coming out in the hobby. That's what's cool about it. You're not limited to one thing. So many cool things. The tanks I like.
This has got my carbon and Kevlar belt on it.
You don't have one here?
No.
We could put on a video for you. Well, I figured you.
I don't want to sell this stuff, Whitney.
Why not?
Make it.
Why not? Oh yeah, then I gotta make it.
That's why I haven't committed to the block. I'm doing I'm flying speed now too.
Yeah, you're talking to somebody who knows what it takes to make a 5-blade fly. Some people want one for $20.
Yeah. Go find somebody else to make it.
Okay. No, I know how much it takes.
I mean, I've laid up to 3-blade in there, pair.
Oh.
Five.
I know, 5.
You ain't got enough time.
Balancing it is a bit. I made 11 of them. There will never be number 12. Anybody wants one, don't even ask to pray. You have to ask, you can't afford it.
It's a novelty.
Yeah, exactly. It's only for semi-scale. If you were making a, what does this, a real plane has 3 blades, right? A real Henkel?
Yeah. Once 3 blades, I don't feel work as well as the 2.
That's something.
These are 9, 4 3/4.
They just press in?
Yeah.
Like the whole tape?
The tape was double stick. Too, so. Oh, this thing's good enough.
So these are the carbon tanks. I looked at this yesterday and I thought, he painted it so it looked camouflage. I didn't get it. And you got the bomb on the bottom and everything. That was like, torpedo.
I dropped it. As soon as I finished doing it, I dropped it and hit the edge of the table.
Oh,
I said it was on the bottom. I said, okay, fine. It's getting old.
What does this guy weigh now, sitting just like this?
This, I think, is at like 54.
54? And it's got 2 what?
2, was it Magnum 28s?
28s. It doesn't seem like it's underpowered, believe me.
No, not. I had originally.
And Wayne's own props, of course.
Originally, it was 2 Vico 19s, which was marginal. Right now.
Yeah, these are nice and thin, like the first one that you sent. I still have that 60 prop, by the way. Oh yeah, that works fine. Works fine.
See, I didn't send you the real good props. I have a trick. You have to see the entire trip, but I have wingettes on the props.
You got it here?
Yeah.
Oh great, we'll go over and look at it later. Well, you're gonna fly tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm flying tomorrow, but it improves the dynamic thrust. Incredibly. And in fact, that's what I used on my 60 ship too. I mean, difference is night and day. Basically, what they are is a type of Horner tip. It's not designed to reduce the noise, as in real aircraft, but designed to focus the prop blast. Worry about the Feme.
This is 2 years old now? I just hope I get some good still pictures for the magazine article. I got plenty of video, but I don't have any stills here. If anybody takes stills, please send me a copy so we can put together a nice thing here.
Well, I've got some stills of construction.
Oh, really? A little torpedo he's got the little... You are a true Windy. I don't know if that's
no big deal with that. You cut a piece of aluminum out, you get a pair of scissors, and you go like this, and it naturally forms it.
But you still got to do it.
Yeah. Then, you know, all this is like they're all splined together there and all that, so.
Well, I made rockets for my F-16 one time. It took me so long.
Yeah, these are glass.
That's beautiful.
That was some whatever.
Dennis was ranting on, but he was right. It is a beautiful model.
It's different. I thought about doing a full body, but I think the fuselage would be just so massive.
This one is plenty impressive.
And plus having to do this whole thing, this whole front area
in glass, and plastic or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to have to be up the windows and all that.
Yeah, and then you need pilots. Right behind the wing is where it gets weak. You're talking about glass fuselages here off camera.
This one, originally when I built it, it was tail heavy. So I actually had to go back and cut out the stab. It's a foam core stab. I had to go back and geodetic it.
I saw you have all little ribs in it.
Right,
yeah.
Well, the problem is it was still weak in these areas right in here. So I said, to hell with it. I went back, just cut it out and put plywood in there and just glued it.
A good man. I like it.
I mean, I wasn't worried about finishing it.
Hey, these are warbirds. They got to go to war. It can't be pretty.
Yeah, I have a fellow that's up here with me. Both up on the control line of our street.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Jim Cook from Dallas, Texas. I'm up here with John Grigsby.
Okay, now Jim has decided to loan me all the photos that he's shooting in return for the video so we can do an article.
Absolutely.
I have his committed. If he doesn't, he's giving me all these clevises.
I'm even going to give him his card. Well, you actually can have that one. That's a sample.
Okay, and this is Ultra Clevis prototype, advanced technology for stunt and scale. Let's just make sure we get the phone number on here if anybody wants to dial up and get... And you're on email too, so that's nice.
We're passing out samples. What we'd like to do is these have not been flight tested, so we'd like to get them in hands of people that'll fly them and let us know.
You hit the right person. I fly them, believe me. If they break, everybody in the world will know by month. They shouldn't break. That looks pretty
Either way, it's fine. If you manage to break it, that's more important to know than if you don't manage to break it.
Exactly. Now that looks as solid as it is.
We want to market these things, and we want them to be bulletproof. And if they're not bulletproof, we want to know that.
Let me tell you the person who you should send a handful of these to is Noel Drindat. You have Noel's address? He's in Pampa. He does the column on, and he uses these on every single model he makes. He uses, and he does a good. He's an engineer, so he does a real, an honest. He'll evaluate it, write about it for you. Can I keep this one?
Yes.
Oh,
would you like another one for the flaps?
Sure, absolutely. Now I just happen to have somebody, the guy with the Nobler, Ken Thompson, who wants to try adjustable controls in the back of his plane. This would be a good thing if he wants to give it a try.
You betcha.
I mean, this is the way to do it.
What we're trying to produce is something that's bulletproof and
total bulletproof.
And forget it.
Now, another question for you. If you would like to have these parts anodized at some future time, let me know and I'll give you the... whatever anybody will charge you, it'll be a lot less because we have our own anodizing shop. And make them gold, red, blue. They'll look like they're more expensive than they are.
That's me.
Okay.
If your photos don't show up quickly, bug me. Nobody.
But what I'm trying to do is get photos together for the next issue of Stunt News, and I will mention these in my column for sure.
Great.
That's what Stunt News is for. Let people know the stuff is out there, you know. Guys are doing this, and hey, like this guy here.
Both John and I are in Tampa, and
great. I said
that's ebony. That's $15 worth of ebony on that hand.
He said for $9.95 he'll make you a replica to your handset.
You got it upside down.
It doesn't matter. I can fly either way. I'm tough.
Because of the cutout.
Oh, okay.
Clever.
you got to get a grip.
That's comfortable.
Makes a difference, don't it?
That's beautiful.
And keep in mind, Wayne, we can anodize, and the price for you is very low. I don't think you can beat the price I would charge you for anodizing. That's great.
You got to realize I'm in the business too.
Oh.
That's what I do for a living. Sell machine shops.
Oh, okay,
I know
cool.
everybody.
Yeah, I know everybody.
I mean KPC. I got.
He's got gold-plated handles. John DeTavio's a horse's ass. Don't let him tell you anything. John D owes me money. He owes me pizza. He owes me everything. The bum.
He's got 2 of her cleavases he's going to put in the stud. Are you kidding? Wow.
Hey, hey, Gary. Come on over here, baby. He's one of my prime students. Let's see if he knows what he's doing.
If you hate Wendy, can you still keep the phone through?
Sure. Maybe you can. Okay, put it down, my boy. Concourse judging is at 6. You got it all buffed out?
Yes, sir.
Oh, how you doing, Gary?
How are you, Wendy?
Gary Watts? Oh, man, better. I'm telling you. What a beauty. Gary, you've outdone yourself.
Just like you knew what you were doing.
He watches a lot of tapes, I know that.
Well, that ain't easy. Definitely not.
It ain't cheap either.
I built a P-51, Wendy.
All right.
And
I'll get you some documentation. Just tell me.
Documentation.
Sure.
Holtzapf will do me a set of plans.
Oh, P-51, one of my favorites. I had my P-51 shirt on yesterday. In
Did
fact.
you?
Gary, pick it up. That's gorgeous.
Okay.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I thought you read one from last year. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Gary had an unfortunate accident just before appearance judging at the Nats. Didn't get to enter, but he would definitely have been in the front row. Oh, my God. Beautiful. You got the hinges all? You did the hinges after you? Yeah, of course you did. Why should I even ask? Absolutely beautiful. Flip it over. Let's see the bottom, Gary.
All right.
Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. What's it weigh? You got a weight on it?
70 ounces, Wendy.
70, built up wing. Rib wing, yeah.
Yeah, rib wing, all built up. Geodetic in the stabilizer.
All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Gary, baby.
Brand new Tiger 60.
Big Jim rework?
Yeah.
You won't have a lot of trouble with that, I'm sure.
I'll get you to pose with the top side again.
Painted prop. See, I know when a guy doesn't wimp out, he does the props and everything.
Oh, really?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you want another picture down this way?
Just with you holding flames, being the top side. And then without the film, there we go. You send Big Jim any pictures of this?
Not yet, but I got to, Wendy.
Yeah, he'd like to see that. I know he likes them.
I just got this engine back from him when it's one he had for 2 years.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's worth waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a good wife. You got to wait sometime.
Yeah, it's got the wiggle rudder on it, Wendy.
Okay. Greg rudder, Big Jim rudder, whatever you want to call it. Great. Built up tail.
I like
See this? Gary, one thing. You see what you did? You see how everything's puffing up in the sun? See how these are puffing up?
Yeah, because I didn't do the holes on
You need to put a pinhole in everything, and then down the bottom get it. What'll happen eventually? It'll pull the stuff off the tissue, off the rib.
You told me that after
Yeah.
I already had it built. But
Too late now.
I got it written down in my notes.
Yep. Yeah. When they puff up, it pulls the tissue off the ribs, and then you lose the integrity.
Right.
You lose the effect of having the ribs.
Right. Puffing pretty bad, ain't it?
Nah, not. But why puff at all? You know. Well, Mike Rogers will be eating his heart out. Mike doesn't have a new plane. Me and Mike have to fly last year's plane. It's good. And 70 ounces. It's going to fly like a dream.
Right. I got 2 flights on it now.
20%.
This is a Magnum that you cardinalized.
Well, more or less, it's a built-up wing.
Okay.
Yeah, more or less at 20% or something.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you don't make it too heavy. The idea of the thick wing is you can make the plane a little heavier. Some, anyway.
No, if that doesn't look like a cardinal, what?
That sure does. Windsor, that's a nice name. What's in there for power?
Tiger 60.
All right, yeah, that'll really drive you crazy trying to get the needle set on that.
Big Jim was sick when I had done that. All this good. He hit his head. He hit his head.
Yeah.
Get you the pose with it? Oh, okay. I had a lot of bubbles, so I had to go to K&B and Emron, so I cleaned off the lacquer thinner.
Yeah. That's definitely pretty.
That's it. See, now if Wendy had sell me the kit, I'd have the real thing.
It's no problem at all.
Thanks.
We can have a kit in your hands in 3 days. Hey, it's no problem at all. And I haven't even raised the price in 11 years. I mean, can my competition say that?
I want a couple.
Not really.
I want the vessel tank and the wing tank. I want to see how you do wings.
I'll tell you what, if you get a kit, remind me to put in the videos for building the wing.
Yeah.
There's no charge, and when you're done, just return them or buy them. I don't care because it's so easy to do. It's a half a video to build a wing.
And I want the busting kit too.
Yeah, that's just peachy keen, baby.
How about straighten it out?
Well, I say everything's pretty much cardinal, just a thinner wing.
Well, when you build a kit, then you compare it to this, and you tell me.
Well, I
Sounds like you're starting carrier in the back. Uh-oh, look at the finish on this. All right, Georgino from Hermitage. What's the name of the town you live in? Hermitage, okay. Same as Phil Spillman, or used to live there.
Yeah, still there.
All right, now what's the deal on this model? All built up, obviously. The fuselage?
Actually started from an original kit in 1947. We used the wing ribs out of the kit, and that's about it.
And for anybody who doesn't know, George's claim to fame is he's a professional modeler, and he did the Spitfire Seafire pilots for Joe and I, which went on to become good pilots. They're still in the plane.
Yeah, this is all SIG built on it.
All hand buffed.
Yeah, and one of my pilot jobs in there.
Let's get that nose section. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love the stringers on the fuse. Oh, that's beautiful, like a free flight. You got one of your patented, looks almost alive pilots in there. You're gonna have a concourse at 6 o'clock, you know. Make sure this is around. This is definitely one of them.
Well, I'm not flying it.
It doesn't matter. It's for fun. It's not for... Oh, that's great. Beautiful. Boy, that really looks... The cockpit detail is great. The little switches and... George knows how I like cockpit detail. Oh my God.
Your flying magazines in there to read while you get...
Yeah. The stringers like Skeet Dombrowski's plane, and obviously the formers, you have them cantilevered in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. What does it weigh, George?
43.
I'll see dope.
Yeah.
And the only thing you used from your kit was the ribs.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I made modifications in those. Normally the Super Zilch has a removable hatch in here. Well, I built that up with the stringers and put a sliding tank in it.
Fantastic.
Put plywood on the inside of all the string to work in there so you have a strong enough nose without any shake.
This side so expensive.
Yeah.
What's the deal with dyeing it? Use RIT dye? I dyed it. It never stayed like...
This is SIG ply span.
Oh, it's ply span.
Yeah.
That looks like it took the color real nice, though.
Yeah, it's the same. It's a bit of a metal finish, but it's it's even.
No, that's real good. Kenny had that...
It's a silk span type material, just a little bit stronger than straight silk span.
You gotta love these when they fly up into the sun and you see all the, see the stringers and everything
when the light shines through it.
shining on it. Yeah, and boy, you got a perfect day today for the sun to shine. It's burning my camera, my feet are burning.
I wish I hadn't used the nitrate under it. It would have come out a little better. So
this is nitrate under butyrate.
Yeah, and I got some dry spots in, but overall sheeted areas it came out very rough. Over open days, the dope would lay nice and smooth.
Right. That is really nice.
That is beautiful.
Well, he's a little bit of I don't know what professional model is the right word. Some of the models he shows me, the gliders and boats, and forget it.
10.6 EW.
Yeah, I'm going to make
rev ups anywhere now.
Not the ones that you want to have. You can only get the sizes nobody wants.
Oddballs nobody wants.
That's whoever's running that show.
I'll
Whatever.
make 11 4s and 11 5s for it and not use a ton. I stuck that on. That's the only thing I had finished up right now.
You can see this, but George is just telling us the secret to getting the edge. If you notice, the edge of this is perfect with the dyed material. Is he let it dry, and you tear it when it's dry?
Oh, I tear it when it's wet.
And just do a teared edge, a torn edge, rather than a razor edge. And he's even got, can you move the controls down? He even put little pieces of tissue down in the hinge pockets so that even that has the right coloring on it. See, it's the details. That's the stuff that you go, oh yes. Now you airbrush that on?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so cool. I didn't even see that before. See, that's what you look at a model, you don't see the details right away.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful. This is nice how you did the whip around the exhaust the old-fashioned way with a piece of tin.
No, that's plywood. 1/64 plywood.
Oh, Kenny made a thing for his Nobler out of a tin can and made a little whip.
You know what they say, you can't cover a concave section with tissue.
Yeah, unless you're Georgino. That's beautiful, George. Oh, the wheels too. I didn't even see. I'm catching things. I'm looking through
Inner wheels. That's where I screwed up there. Those are the plastic cubs, and the dope was melting the plastic.
Yeah. You got to put a primer on first.
You have to put a barrier on.
Barrier coat, yeah. Like when you paint motorcycle parts.
After I found out what was happening, I just stopped. I didn't do anything else with them. They're kind of rough, but they'll be hidden in the grass anyways. I got the tail light on there, and also I put adjustable rudder on.
Yeah. Put all the little details.
That's something that doesn't, you always bump the airplane around.
Oh yeah. You made this?
No, a chap by the name of Nick van der Westhuizen in South Africa, he made it.
Okay, anybody doesn't know, Percy Atfield was on the South African F2B team.
Yep.
Came to the Circle Burners, crashed his plane. Unfortunately, had so much fun and help, he wanted to live in Jersey, but he took Colorado by mistake. Anyway, that's
I thought
beautiful.
it was close together, you see.
Wow. Now how many hours of work go into making this?
I don't know. I know Nick's selling them for $60, but I don't know how long it takes him to make it.
Probably a bargain. George makes handles too. Woo! I'm telling you, I could make a plane.
This is all machined.
Yeah, I see. It's a beautiful piece of work. Absolutely beautiful.
Mine aren't machined, mine are hacksawed and filed.
Okay.
I call it hand labor. That is beautiful, though. Wow.
And the closest thing to a machine I use is a drill press.
Yeah, and even that's almost like cheating, you know? So you guys are flying out in Colorado all the time now, or?
Not very much, but we do get occasional weekends.
Okay, great.
And then
send me some photos for Stunt News when you get them, for the videos. I'll send you some videos. You know I'm a good guy. Hey.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about that. We got to get a few photos in Stunt News as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys are doing stuff.
Yeah. Let me go and assemble my aeroplane.
Let's see this. Now, let's see. This is Wayne's.
What's so different about it?
I can't see. I'm looking through the lens.
I can't be that. Come on, you see what you got. You're holding now.
Do the tips of this prop.
What it does, it actually focuses the blast straight back. I mean, you can see the difference in my stunt ship. Dennis will see the difference. I mean, holding it, I put a regular prop on, same pitch, same size, everything.
Rather than blowing off the edge of the prop, it's blowing in a circular pattern.
It's focusing off. It's focusing straight back.
And these are all your own, obviously, from your own. Well, I can tell by the look of the prop, they're yours. Beautiful. What do you got, little racing props there, too?
I fly speed, too.
Yeah. These are like the little ones you sent me when I was doing the prop work.
Yeah.
These little guys.
Got something?
Team race?
No, there's a speed thing.
Formula 40, what do you want?
These are a 3-pitch prop, yeah.
Oh, that? No, that's a 6.5 right here.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
That's a 6.5. The little one's about a 3.5. These are 3 3/4.
What RPM do these run at? These really run up there, huh?
These?
Yeah.
These in 20, we're using these for 21 speed now, and we're turning about 27,000 with these. This one in half A, you're turning about 30,000.
Ooh.
And of course, Stunt, you're running whatever you want.
Yeah, to run whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
Let's see the one that isn't cleaned up out of the mold here. Does that show how you make the tips?
Yeah.
You should do a little show and tell tonight. They're doing show and tells.
Are they?
Yeah, this is interesting stuff. No, you got it right here in the box.
Well, the molds are the keys. The key.
No, I mean, just see, people don't know this is what it looks like when it comes out of the mold.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know.
A guy made a comment this morning. He said, "Look at all this stuff going on. You're wasting all this stuff." I said, "Look how thin. You think I'm pulling epoxy?
Yeah, right.
You know how much I got crammed in there to begin with?"
Yeah, right.
He says, "Who cares?" He's commenting.
It's like a piece of paper.
He was commenting his molds. They come straight up. And he says it confines it. Well, this does the same thing by the backside. You remember I was telling you about that backside?
The back lip. Yeah.
That's what confines it. That's Formula 40.
A lot of people have never seen a prop like that. You know, they buy carbon props. Yeah, they just don't know.
I mean, to a single blade, half-inch single blade.
Do you ever think of making a single blade for Stunt?
Nah, there's not.
No reason.
You would have to make it wide to get the pull. The only reason you use single bladed in speed is when you need the RPM.
That's nice, though. And this goes on a 40 or a 60 or?
That's Pipe 40.
Pipe 40, okay.
Which I've got them for this. I don't have the 60 version of it. I've got a 60 version of it too, which is the prop you use on a 60. It's the difference night and day. Then I'll show you my pipe on my stunt ship. 6.5. It's a 4-chamber pipe.
Okay.
Mine's a little bit different. I've got an aluminum head pipe. Into here, it's actually glassed onto the aluminum.
Okay.
You can't really see it. Cools it down quite a bit. The tail, the same way, it's also aluminum back here.
Okay.
One of the key things is the baffle designs and what have you, and also you see the gap right there.
Okay.
This thing, after I run it, I can go like this and the oil just drip out. Regular pipes just hold all the oil in.
Yeah, I know that.
This will just drip right out after I fly it. I mean, it's got brake here, brake on that baffle, and brake on that baffle.
Okay, so it just drains all the oil, just runs to the back.
Yeah, just runs all the way out, no problem. But it's a lot lighter than the ones out there. I don't want to say it, but I just couldn't get the Warwick Smith pipe to work for me. You see, one of the biggest problems with theirs too is they go with carbon up to there, and that's where you get all the pinholes. Now I have aluminum where most of the heat is.
Right.
I don't have that problem. This pipe is like 2 years old.
Yeah, back here the pipe doesn't even get real hot.
No.
It's up where the header is.
It's already dissipated. It's gone.
Yep.
But
what kind of cloth is this? Is this unidirectional?
No, it's a special S weave. There's actually a layer of like ½ ounce, one layer of S weave, and a layer of ½ ounce on top of that. It's very thin. And it's a special resin that handle up to 600 degrees. And it's glue. I make the glue out of the same resin. So it all holds together and no problem at all.
And why do they get the pinholes in those other pipes?
Because of the heat.
Just they get too hot.
Basically the heat. The main problem also is the fact that they're using the carbon sock.
Right. And the gap, the little holes between the gaps.
Anytime you mess around with carbon, it'll open up. So you mess around with
Yeah, I made my own pipes.
Yeah, I mean, the carbon cloth just spreads apart so easily.
Yep.
And what it is the actual gap between the weave. You just have resin there and no substance, and you burn out the resin.
And there's a little pinhole. The whole thing is a pinhole. It's like a strainer.
I mean, even then, you get the divot. I mean, you got resin divoting in there, so you got a very little layer of resin to begin with.
The weakest spot is in the divot.
That's it. And where versus mine with the ½ ounce and the special S-weave cloth, you know, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of a strange weave. And then after it's done, I'll take it and bead blast it, and I'll just put a layer, a coat on the outside to make sure it's sealed completely. And I haven't had a problem in 2 years. I haven't adjusted in 2 years. No leaks. Haven't adjusted in 2 years. Hey, it works for me.
Yeah,
it works for everybody, but it's consistent, very consistent.
Well, see, at least you tried both ways. Then don't make a decision without trying what's right for you.
I did the Waly Smith pipe for a year, and I mean, it works for some people. It just wasn't working for me. One of the key things is also I only run my engine at 10,000. I launch at 10,000 RPM.
Yeah, they're running a little higher up.
Yeah, but I'm running the same pitch they are. Now, why is that?
I don't know.
See? And mine, usually when they go off, get in the air, they go rich. Mine stays the same, so that's play. Whatever I launch it at, it goes in the air, it gets there. And on the other side, the aluminum goes all the way through, it's soldered through the thing, and that holds it. But the aluminum, it sinks itself in a little bit, so it'll never slip.
Yeah, it makes a tooth. Yeah,
it'll never slip.
Yeah, that's a good system.
That one training with that fellow was showing, it looked a little heavy.
Here comes Cheryl.
Heard that.
Sandy. I haven't seen her at all. Well, I should have gone here. She was over here watching.
All right, so tell us who you are, and you've just beaten Windy to the I-Built and elliptical I-beam wing trophy.
I'm putting Windy in his place.
That's hard to do. You need a bulldozer.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, dumpster.
That am I dreaming ever. But I'm really enjoying myself out here. I'm having a good time. I brought my plane. I've been out of this business for, let me see, since 1958 to be exact. And I got a call from Fred Carnes about 3 years ago. And he left a message that, am I the person that built I-beam construction? I said, I didn't even answer him back because I never built any I-beam motels in Florida. So finally he called me back. And then right after that, Bob Kubek called me up. We started talking for an hour and a half. Fred Carnes talked to me. Then not Jim Ebinger, but Art Pawlowski called me because Fred Carnes talked to him, and then Art Pawlowski called me from California. Then Bob, Rodney Ferris. Rodney Ferris called. We talked about an hour and a half on that thing. So I started drawing a sketch, and this is what I came up with. Unfortunately, the weight is too much. But it looks nice, and I'm going to continue with this.
Now that's a full elliptical wing. I can see the leading edges.
Full elliptical, yes.
No, it's just. You got me fooled.
Yeah, it's got me fooled too.
Yeah, that's nice.
The canopy off.
Where's the canopy at?
It's right behind back seat.
Yeah. And that's really a typical I-beam, like we call traditional I-beam,
construction.
over a wing. You beat me. I don't have mine covered yet.
Okay, that looks a lot better, see?
You have me beat. Mine's still sitting in ribs.
That's a double star 40. Don Boca says you better take that Fox with that weight, and to get it off the ground, you better put a little bit bigger engine.
Yeah. And unfortunately, double star 40 is a nice motor.
Is it? Well, I don't know.
I've had good luck with mine.
See, I just gave up. You know, I tried rubbing it out. But it still looks presentable.
It looks fine.
And somehow when it was in the back seat, one of these real
on the second one, you know?
You always have something to look forward to.
Yeah, see, this loosened up there.
We'll fix that.
So I'm going to try it out today.
Pick it up.
It's heavy.
What do you think it
Oh,
would?
I don't want to do what I have a camera in my hand.
Oh, you're still taking pictures?
Yeah. Everybody that's on my video.
I love the outline of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty airplane. You could easily turn that into a Spitfire, that's for sure. You could easily turn that into a Spitfire anytime you want.
I didn't try to copy you, don't get me wrong. I'll show you the original drawing I made in '95 on a sketch pad. So when I went to full size, the wing, what do you call that from the thickness of the wing? What do you call it?
High point.
High point of the wing was only like 1.25 inches.
While she's sitting here with some other women. Hello, my boy.
Thank you very much, young man.
Legend of his own time. How you doing? God, you got more money than me. That's real easy. How you been? How's life doing?
Now better.
Good.
Much better.
Good. I wouldn't believe Wendy for all the money in the world.
I don't believe Wendy either. Hey, stuff works.
Hey, if it works for you. That's it.
Yeah. That's work.
Canopy,
Pearlescent.
it's acrylic lacquer, Chevrolet blue.
Lucky. And you see it here on video first. The luck of the draw. Well, maybe we're not so lucky still. This may be worth recording the rest of the life for. Dang tough. Come on, ladies, you're on national television. We're going to double your pay after lunchtime. Of all the air you can breathe, free. Who is that masked bandit? Don't you think she made the right move marrying me?
I think you made the best move.
All right. Now, how are you, my love? How is the Mrs. Percy here?
Fine.
Oh, fine.
Listen to her. She has the most wonderful accent.
Look at this. One for me, one for Karen, one for Brodak, one for Karen.
Wendy, you don't count right like the Abbott and Costello way. One for you, one for me. Two for you, two for me. 1, 2, 3 for me.
I want you to get this on video.
Look at all this money. Look at this. What is that?
This is a
Oh yeah, look, they're cool. I had it. You know where this picture comes from? When I was the editor of Stunt News. Who put this on the cover art? Who made you a national legend in your own time?
Number 19, as a matter of fact.
All right. Who was the editor then? Mike Cavell. Mike Cavell. Nah, boo.
Windy.
Tom Morris, boo. Windy. Yay.
Isn't that funny?
That's great.
Isn't that funny?
You can make earrings out of that.
What cover was that?
That was the cover. Klaus Makis
You
made
on
that.
cover? Wow.
See, there really is stunt history. If you know your stuff, and you lie a lot, and you're not willing to bend the truth, it's all possible. Look at that money. Wow.
Hey, a stunt pilot's still a model airplane person. They're gullible as heck.
See, I walk by, the signs blow down. Hey! How are you? How you feeling? Oh! Look at this! Even at Brodak's, unwanted pregnancies are happening by the minute here. The big flight streak is having babies. Every time I turn around, there's more babies. There's a baby one, a medium one, a big one, a medium one. Hey, you watching these? They're not fooling around here. I see them multiplying. Fooling around going on here. Let's get a hot dog.
I got one. I'll get you one.
Okay.
Wait till you see these hot dogs.
The price. Oh my God. Oh my God. Brodak's ripping us off, charging us
50-cent hot dog.
$4.50 New York prices for hot dogs. 50 cents. Holy mackerel. I'll have one. It's easy to see how John put his empire together on 50-cent hot dogs. Wow. Hey, I like that one of these donuts too. They look good. In fact, I'll have 2 donuts instead of a hot dog. And a soda. So what do you want? Look at it. What do we got? $11 left out of $3,000 that we came here with? My wife completely controls the money.
What do you want? 2 donuts and what, a Diet Pepsi?
Yeah, diet soda, please. And 2 of these. I want 2 of these guys. New York, so good.
Okay.
If we were in New York, this would be like $4.50. Pizza's $1.50 a slice. Soda's $1.50.
Which kind do you want, honey?
What's that?
Can you take one of this one? You got plenty of that.
Oh, I might be okay. Thanks. I was wondering about that.
Here.
I had a top light. Put it a whole different.
Oh, I know. So we gotta go find Strowman's airplane.
Bob Hunstead, Jim Hunt, one of the lifelong modelers we're all associated with. Many contributions to the event, many contributions, items that he's made for sale, invented.
Maybe I will bring it out because I want to get a copy of your tape.
I want to get a picture of it sitting. Bring that lag out here.
Somebody got the tail wheel off it. So I just fixed it. That's why I brought it back.
Bring it out here. Just bring it out.
That ain't bad.
Looks like I got the motor from the Angiofer to crossed out and not even on a scoreboard. There are not too many fun things happening here.
Or he might just fly right over.
He's gonna land? Yeah, he's got the banner.
Oh, he leveled her out. He'll have to drop the banner before he can land.
10 minutes, we're going to be starting the second round of Beginner Classic. Beginner Classic will start in about 10 minutes. So, Bill Mitchell, Bill Richards, Clyde Ritchie, and Christina Saunders, I guess. Get your airplanes ready, get them pull tested, and we're going to
Oh, wait, when I went out, the first flight was from Newark and then back to No, because they...
555, what a thaw. How much damage or just the gear?
I should have waited to fly it out, but it was so exciting.
It's getting buffety now. I see even Wayne's twin go bumping around.
Second triangle, I had to turn made, it just was flying.
Yeah.
You're needed in the back circle for
That's his football, then. Lucky guess. Well, I didn't know if it was Joe. Lucky guess. Yeah, I didn't know. This, by the way, is the man, infamous now, known Costas as Sleeping Pat Travers. Falls asleep in the bushes. Hey, you had a good ride up here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good last night, too.
Oh, no, I can't swim 1 ounce.
Anybody know Bill and Dizzy?
Hello.
Bill Richards.
Yeah, 1, 2 guys on Taco Bell. What's the captions for these pictures? This is VSC, Johnny Rescue Course.
When are you going to come to the Rocky Mountain contest on later week?
Nah, my wife's got plans. She's got plans for me, believe me. Once I get back from the Nets, it's fun till Karen takes the T-Bird away. We got work to do on our house and everything. The bombastic one, Jerry Phelps, flying upside down. Yes, you're seeing upside down flight. Jerry flies left-handed. Former team member of the, I don't know what year team, but one of the FAI FTD teams. Wife Mary and Jerry have probably been to Flushing 3 or 4 times, circle burners. We always enjoy seeing them. Listen to that motor run. Oh my God. Classic stunt at its best. I'll take a look and see what kind of motor he's got in here. Anyway, the picnic is going to be starting the catered buffet. We're just going to get 1 or 2 more flights, do a little walk around, so that you can share the experience of being here for the people. physically can't be here because of their family job, or hey, they're just being too lazy. If you could take the atmosphere that's here among the people, put it in a jar and sell it, you'd have it made. We'd have 1,000 people at the Nats every year. Anyway, we are going to be making a formal proposal to John Brodak to put in a bid for the World Championships here and pave some circles. Now, you can't tell me the people from outside the United States wouldn't love being here. Oh man, they would love it. A lot of them probably wouldn't go home. John would have the United Nations building built next to it. They call him Jerry Wrongway Phelps. How you look at Jerry, he's wrong. Mary, what motor is in his plane?
3.5.
What?
3.5.
What? Which one? OS? An S? Old one? I was just recalling his nickname, Jerry Wrongway Phelps, and how popular that was in the 20s when he did his vaudeville act, dancing backwards on stage.
He's not going in there.
No, really? Beautiful 10-point landing here. Oh my God. All right, Jimmy! All right, Jimmy! You forgot to give the hand signal. This moron shuts his motor off. Now I need to know exactly how many windy videos have you watched in your lifetime? You can come within 1,000, will be close.
Probably about 65.
Oh my God! No way, you're headed right to the top. Wow.
Yeah,
that is pretty.
This is all windy videos. The only thing I got...
Get the pilot. He's got a woman pilot in there. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm telling you.
The tip that you got from John Brodak about using that red plastic
works good, huh?
masking tape and using the heat gun to remove it.
Yep.
I used that without clear dope on the edges on the lines.
Yep.
and it worked. And
that John Brodak's an okay guy.
Yeah. Brodak came up with a good tip.
We'll send him a bill for that.
I've used that tape for 2 years, and I didn't know.
You didn't know about the heat gun trick.
The heat gun would pull it up. I left it on here 3 days by accident on 2 small parts.
Right.
I came back after 3 days, and I thought, it's going to pull up. I heated it up with a hot air gun, or with just a hairdryer on it.
Right.
Pulled right off and didn't pull up any paint. And I said, thank you, John Brodak.
That's right. Well, Brodak's thinking he's going to run for president in 19. When did they vote again? In 19 million or something?
Do it, I'll vote for it.
I'll give him my vote. Hey, what the hell? Now, if he becomes president of the United States, what we need is more flying circles. And you know what? Lose the IRS, turn it into flying circles.
A little respect for modelers.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The offers always get the land and the
That's right.
Don't. Yeah.
Okay, this is beautiful. Flip it over, we can see the bottom. Knowing you, all the trailers are perfect on the bottom too.
No lettering.
You see, wimped out on the lettering.
I got my airflow cowl.
Okay.
I always use that where it has the airflow, because I used to build speed models this way, and this is always the way I used to cool speed models.
Okay.
So I build my stunt models the same way.
Yeah, why fool around? It works. Well, it's the finish that I love. I'm not into speed models, but I love finishes.
Well, that's a typical Wendy.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Gear mount.
You got the long gear arms on there that never break?
These are
guaranteed.
All the way through to the top.
That's the trick.
But these are my long grass wheels.
Right. You don't chew up your prop.
I've got some about this much shorter.
Yeah, for the gnats. Well, you'll have it at the gnats, I'm sure. That is a beauty.
Yeah. Well, I hope I don't crack it up before the gnats.
What's the significance of the 7? You made 7 of Lucky 7.
7 for Nakita.
All right.
10 for Nakita, Lucky 7 for the airplane.
All right, and he promises to be wearing matching clothes, including the socks.
That's correct.
His wife dresses him like Karen dresses me. We know that's the truth.
That's tomorrow.
Now, is that a lie?
Tomorrow.
Is he going to be in full mode tomorrow?
She's going to be too.
My wife won't let me wear any. Look at what I have to wear. Spitfire shirts. See, I never get to be on my own video. Spitfires. I don't even get one of my flights on the video this time.
We got colorful outfits to go with it.
We need colorful outfits.
Don't hurt.
It didn't hurt me. I fooled them enough times. They were looking at my underwear instead of the flight.
Well, I like those tips that aren't.
Randy Holcroft, the king of mufflers.
I do like
Hey Jack, you better give him some tips on buff and paint.
Top Hampshire to fly classic.
You mix up a gallon. You put that and then you put all that on.
Feme, Nakita. Now tell me, she's like a sex symbol in this show? He named his plane after a TV show.
I mean, they fight terrorists all over the world, but I mean, they got it looking sexy and
Nothing wrong with that.
Judge it over there.
no.
I've been trying for that for a long time. I haven't succeeded yet, though.
She plays all kinds of.
I need to get thigh implants. That's what I've been thinking of.
But there's a guy. Well, if you don't know anything about the videos, but I mean, have you ever seen No Way Out? Or wait a minute, there's the original movie with Feme Nakita. That's what they based.
Oh, and this is a spoof of it or something? Or?
This is one with Feme Nakita, but every week it's a different episode. So it is.
Well, Feme Nakita. You've heard it first here on Feme Nakita.
We do not watch television. That's the only thing we watch.
Well, how can he watch TV? You got him buffing 24 hours a day. Look at this. And picking out matching clothes. Look at the clothes this guy's wearing. Look at these. Look at this. Bob Brookins. Tell us the truth.
Hey, my wife made them for me and I wear them.
That's right.
I have new ones tomorrow for you.
Right.
I watch the Feme Nakita too.
You watch it?
Oh yeah.
Now she's got me watching. I'll never be able to build another plane.
It's excellent.
9 o'clock Sunday night on USA.
Yep.
It's the only thing we watch on television.
My stepdaughter Stacy does the promos for that channel. I'll have to get her She does all little 30-second promos.
Oh, really?
Look at this. Check this out. My wife has to see this. This man has got his wife wiping off the airplane. I can't believe this. Karen, pay attention now. Watch. Watch how happy she is. This is making our whole day complete.
Have you named one after your wife?
Everything is named after I named my fish after my wife. Look at this. This is one for the record books.
That's what love is.
I'll tell you, they can't be married more than 2 years. Well, let's see if I guessed right. 2 years. So lucky guess. I knew that ahead of time. The happy little hands that wipe. A happy wife is a wipey wife.
All this work is never done.
Do you realize by Tuesday people in New Zealand, Australia, Switzerland are all going to be looking at you wiping this plane off? They're going to say, my wife doesn't do that. Man, I married the wrong woman. She don't do that stuff for me. La femme wipe-o-meter. Oh, man. La femme la wipe. Right, full family to the chair. Like this name. Sounds like that 4-stroke. Listen to this motor. La Femme motor. Hey, La Femme motor. Listen to this. Nakita motor. Yeah, I think it's time for pizza. You know they have pizza over in the hot dog wagon there? Or is it hot dogs in the pizza wagon? I gotta have it. And if you're enjoying these tapes, please pass them around. Get people excited about coming to Brodak's.
I tried cutting that square.
Okay, boys, we've got 4 photo opportunities here. We need Jack Sunderland up here. We need Walt Brownell, and we need Mike Alamath. What's your toy airplane?
He's got another Feme Nakita. Uh-oh. The Brownell Nakita. 2 Nakitas and 1 squirrel. Knocky nookie. That means I don't get any nookie in Spanish. I can see you're not having any fun, Mrs. Brownell. You like it, huh?
Okay, I need Jack Sunderland up here. I need Walt Brownell.
You mow the grass while he polishes Feme Nakita? Oh man, my wife hears this, I'm gone.
3 acres of it.
3 acres? Does he have his own flying field? All right. He's like a little mini Brodak, huh?
Yeah, mini.
Oh, what? La Feme Brodak. Oh man.
But this is a neat layout. I like it out here.
Yeah, I like it too.
This is better than cool. I mean, you can get the shade of the
Could raise goats here and keep the grass mowed. Brodak's goat farm. La Feme goat. All right. Want me to get a chip?
That she's in love with, but they can't.
But to be a real La Feme Nakita, you gotta wipe planes off, believe me. You don't get to be a La Feme Nakita unless you do some wiping. You gotta earn your spot in stunt history.
Water it to sand on a doll face card. Every color of sunglasses hanging on like a clothes line in her apartment.
That's definitely in good taste.
Oh, we had Carol Layton
Is this supposed to be a model modeled after your blonde hair, I see?
Supposed to be Diana, but it wound up looking just like me with that great big toothy grin.
Oh no.
So Russ commandeered it.
Women power.
Women power. Women wiping power.
I don't think it's mine.
You know.
Really?
No, one of those little ink scanners.
I took and I built up and filed and changed. I had to take videotapes of Nakita's show.
Did you have to give her breast implants? Tell me the truth.
No.
Oh no.
It don't go that far.
Oh no.
I put the little straps on her though.
Little straps?
You know, little shoulder straps.
He's saying this to 600 people are going to hear him say this to Monday. Little straps. Nakita doesn't have a bra on. There's the problem. Seatbelt. Yeah, I bet seatbelt.
I had to find the hair, boy.
Get that canopy open. I want to see her. I want to see her.
No. Maybe the next one I'll have an opening.
Oh man, this is a degenerating contest here. There's a video on how to paint pilots. You know, you could have bought that.
I almost bought it.
You almost bought it? Oh, Jesus.
But I got a Model Airplane News article by Don Typhon, the same guy that did the video.
Right.
From 1978.
Does Bob Typhon do Nakitas though, or just like macho men pilots with tattoos and earrings? What does he do?
He tells you how to do it, how to mix the paint, how to,
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
Change the shading, just slightly. You just add just a little bit.
You know who's a killer? A killer, Georgino. He does a pilot. My God, they look so real.
That's beautiful.
Oh my God, they work. You see that all the stuff he does is like one brush artwork.
Well, and your buddy that runs the anodizing place,
he's a perfectionist. He's a perfectionist too. Yeah, now look, the opposite, La Feme Woody over here.
Now wait a minute.
La Woody.
He carved
I carved Woody myself, and I had to rent from a video place to find out what Woody Woodpecker looks like. Because they don't.
You rented how to paint Woody Woodpecker video?
No, I rented a video that showed what he looked like, and then I traced and sketched.
Oh my God!
And that's what he looks like.
Oh God, Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, I decided I was going to get one, and it was hard.
He was too old of a cartoon.
Yeah, they quit making them. Now he's bringing it back. This next year they're going to bring back Woody Woodpecker.
They're bringing back Woody Woodpecker.
After I'm finished with him, they're bringing him back.
Well, I can see you're not going to ever succeed in this hobby. Woodpeckers and women with no tops on. It's just not fair.
She's all right. She's all right.
Just not fair. Carve me out of a block of wood, huh? I'll show you, Brownell, how to carve from a block of wood. Short, a member of the Don't Worry, I'll Wipe It Off for My Husband Club. Moisture in the canopy. Mary, I just caught another woman wiping off a Hub's plane. What do you think the odds are I could get Karen to wipe my plane off?
Oh, she loves you.
She don't love me that much.
Yeah, I was talking to her.
I think she's in it for the money. What do you think?
Well, that's good. That's good, too.
Wait till she finds out I don't have any.
Bill Mazzoni and Alright report to circle number 2.
This is crazy. Women are wiping off planes, and nobody wipes my plane off. This is unbelievable. This is truly equality for women. What do I need, Reg?
$5.
Watch this. I jiggle on one foot.
We could have got that out of it for you, Wendy.
It stinks. You give me all your smelly money, I'll take it.
Wendy, we would have got that
Now
out.
this is the winning thing. Ooh, it does stink. Wait a minute, put it in your side.
Sweaty.
Sweaty money. Ooh, I hate sweaty money. Now this is the winning ticket, right?
Yeah.
Look, she's writing my name. Now, what do I get if I win?
Family of Flight Street.
A family. I get child support payments for George Aldrich's children. Look at this. Listen, when they do the ticket, put it right on top. So I can put a little fold in it. So, you know, okay?
You're going to pick them, right? And you'll know which one's yours.
Oh, man, no.
We gotta get rid of these tickets today.
Come on, spring for some money, you bonzo.
Bring money.
You got it. You got me. Clock.
Where's Kevin's dad?
You know we'll buy some tickets? La Feme Nakita. You want Brownell's wife? No, in the last tent, if the plane says La Feme Nakita, get her, because I know she's lucky. She's hot today. She's rolling sevens all afternoon.
What you're taking with your airplane?
You made it, puss. All right.
The very profile tank that I had made is only a 2-inch wide, so
I don't even know what they are. Hey, John.
Stayed awake all afternoon, huh?
Hey, I slept good last night.
Good man.
I just haven't been doing any flying.
Good man.
It's a nice finish.
You bet. Jerry's wife Mary does all the buffing, all the wiping, while Jerry sits in the shade, drinking cold sodas.
Can you get that on the microphone?
Yes, you bet. Mary should get the trophy if he wins.
Are they setting up for appearance?
How'd you do in the profile event, Wendy? I don't know yet. They still have people to fly. I just want to get a soda. I'm thirsty. Give me a minute. I'll get a soda. Take a walk.
I'm going in the car.
Oh, I can't get a soda. Kyle, you're not fooling around in there, are you?
No, you ain't get away with that.
Kyle, no fooling around in there. Can't trust these young guys at all. In appearance judging. You're going to fly that tomorrow, right? Or you got another plane to fly? What are you going to fly tomorrow?
I didn't build this. They were on the 11 flat.
Ask him. So you take no appearance points. So what? Ask him. Ask who's running, Peabody or Bobby? Ask him. If he says no, it's no. No problem. They need the entry fees.
Thank you.
Did you wipe it off anyway?
Yeah.
How'd you do? Did you win?
I think so.
Okay, good. That's the whole deal. The whole enchilada. And you got 5 consistent flights without having an overrun and running out of gas or anything? Not bad. And Big Art coached you, you're all set. You ready for greatness? Somebody planted Philly flyer seeds here. They're growing in the grass. Everywhere you look, there's Philly flyers. He's a bum. Don't go near him.
That number 7 plane, what is that?
That's Rip Brownell's plane right here.
That's an interesting plane.
It's look at the pilot. Go look at the pilot. It's our Feme Nakita, the pilot. And she's naked underneath her clothes. I don't fall over on it, Karen.
That's great.
Not great?
That's our gullible.
It's nicely finished.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Now whose is that one? That's number 7.
That's I don't know the guy's name, but that's Pat Johnson's design, one of them.
You got it.
That's all right. Don't stand right in front of me. No problem. You're holding up the production, a major movie studio production here. Somebody's dropping things on the sea flyer already over there. I can see that. As we get ready for the concourse judging. Or something. I don't know what.
Yeah, I got my 55 back. Yeah, it's not impacting the camera.
You're not training this dog to eat Spitfires or anything, are you? What? Look at he's still got blood on his pants. Look at this action. Wow, you are a tough guy. Look, how many? No stitches, right? Wimpy stuff.
That dog bit.
Look out. The dog took his leg off in one bite. Killer. Look at it. Hey!
Driven in Scottsdale. We're also looking for
what a beast! What a beast!
and Belmont.
Let go! I want my finger back.
William Campanolo.
Hey, maybe you have your flap set up on that?
What's that?
Didn't you, weren't you running those big flaps like that on yours?
Yeah.
Years ago?
Yeah. 3 to 2. They only move 3 to 2. Like a Thunderbird.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same wing. It doesn't look like the same wing.
3/4 to 1 setup.
Yeah.
Windy, how much?
We're gathering airplanes.
You want to make a late entrance, huh, Jack? You just want to show everybody off. I can't trust you. Now he's looking for the brightest sun to plop his plane down. And look at this. No wonder he's the Nats champ. Oh man, I don't know if I trust him. That wimp, that's fake. He doesn't. That's just for sympathy votes. Puts it near Percy's plane so the sun reflecting off Percy's plane shines. Is this true, Percy? Is this true? Don't you notice these Americans all know the same tricks?
They all know the same tricks.
They'd starve to death if they had to work for a living.
Yeah.
All right, Jack, we're into all your tricks now. All the tricks. We've got them all on video for you. Glenn Kaler's going to be calling you as soon as he sees the video. Pizza from Brooklyn. It takes a long time to appreciate it. If you get things early in life, who appreciates it? You still remember it.
I mean the pink ones, not the pink
ones. We took this guy all the way to Brooklyn. JFK is where we were going?
Okay.
What's the one thing you wanted to do while you were in the United States at that time?
Pizza.
Pizza with Wendy, right?
Yeah.
Well, what a status symbol. Huh? He like that guy, he couldn't get on the plane, he had such an upset stomach. That's a true story.
I mean, I'm wondering if he's got to go to the bathroom.
Just go on
on the tape at home, you know, finding out what I look like at the contest.
We were proud. You took it like a man, I have to say that.
And went up and took first place in intermediate.
That's all that matters, right?
Oh, did he wet on you? No. You got lucky. I'm going to go get the Cardinal and take it over to
Mike Palco, come bring your airplane, get your picture taken, please. Mike Palco.
Nice. Gotta get the puppy. Little tiny everything's a treat.
Oh my God. He's vicious though. He ate a stunt chip before.
Hopefully it wasn't home.
He eats the comp. He's gonna eat my toolbox now.
Call that dog Stunt.
We'll get to about, maybe 2/3 inch. Nice trainer, isn't it?
Yeah, all right. I'll take it.
Big Wendy.
Which one's your favorite? The half-A?
Really, it's the most fun to fly.
Oh, yeah.
Except when you put a 15 diesel on one of those with 15 degrees offset, and you can do anything with it.
Oh, right. Dan Banjock practicing up for tomorrow. Beautiful stiletto, beautiful. One of the favorite of the Philly Flyers, winner of 2 circle burner meets in a row. Kicks Wendy's ass every time they go to the circle burner meet. Dan Banjock, how can you not like this guy? And needless to say, Rookie of the Year, expert level flyer. But what we really love him for is he helped Kyle get his stuff going this year. And that's the test of a real man, a Philly Flyer. Plant them in the ground and they grow. Philly Flyers. Everybody's garden should have a few of them. Yeah. Nice needle setting, Dan. Look at that landing. Pro stunt. Hey, Dan, did Palco set that needle? I want to know. Palco, I saw you go in 4 clicks. Don't lie. Dead lean run, you're roasting his motor?
With the AMA number. If you do not have your AMA number on the airplane, because
She's back at the hotel sleeping. Yeah, that was
In the air conditioning.
She was cool. Back home,
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna want any of this. You better just put it away.
yeah, nobody's gonna want to.
I set a nice table, don't I, Olga?
That's right. My mother's gonna see this video tomorrow night. Ah! Karen, all pierogies fell on the floor. No pierogies, huh? Yeah, this isn't hard to take.
And your fingers strong on it.
A sea of stunters. Proverbial sea of stunters. Getting ready to fly the auto gyro. There it goes. Look at this auto gyro go. Can they fly any loops or anything with it?
I don't know. It's got a motor run. Auto gyro.
Okay, that's a move. All right, I'll take it. Is this the one that was down in DeJulia's cellar at the Christmas party? When we had the Christmas party over there?
Aren't you guys eating, Randy?
We thought we'd wait till tomorrow when the line was...
Yeah, a lot of those men in there hogging up the line.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. A lot of courtesy we have here. Trying to auto gyro me out of business. Look at this. Yeah, I got it. There it goes.
Coaching. This is
Grand Jock's probably in there.
He's got a ball.
Percy, are you here? Percy active?
You setting up the lamp?
Touch and go! I'll talk, I'm tipping over. Oh, ain't that good? I told you. Yeah, that's my buddy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Oh, look at that. You gotta have him right on the top of it. Brodak models and big ones. That's going to sell you a lot of videos. But they didn't want to see that thing. Don't worry. That is awesome. He's only charging. He's going to do an outside loop. Yeah. I'm bullshitting with you. That's what's happening. He's going to do a loop again. Hammer him. A banjo kid.
He's got it in his garage. He's working.
Oh, man. There's an air coupe down by that little airport. I guess it's restorable. I saw the wings were there and everything. That little airport where we went for breakfast?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Now he's going to go back and land now.
He lands right in his own backyard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's hard to take.
It goes uphill too. He lives right there. He's going too fast to get around that thing, don't you? Maybe not, I don't know.
Percy Airfield from South Africa, now residing in Colorado.
A lot of waxing. Is that the streak?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. We're gonna wax the streak. That's I don't get it. Look pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
Airplanes, round engines, two wings.
Right.
The only way to fly.
And the most important thing of all, all right. You gonna go over there later?
I'm still not sure. 40 for 10 minutes. I want to save my money for the Nats and go up and fly some aerobatics.
All right.
Over there again. Yeah.
Sucking through, blowing out.
Your mouse over there, huh? And then, give me a call.
No postal alarm, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna fly.
The women are taking over the world.
And windy, a storm.
The windy. Was I good looking when I was young? You saw those pictures?
Yeah.
When I was, you could have closed your eyes a little, give them a squeeze,
Now that you're an old man.
In my older age, mellow like an old melon that's been left in the sun too long. Stinks a little, the money stinks.
That's right.
Still could smell that money, huh? Ooh. I'm gonna break the cannons on this, watch. I don't trust them. Why do you see where do you see the cannons pop? Just trying to figure out if the hook goes up and down.
Can you fly?
Can I fly? No, I have a plane that I fly. I tried one time. I jumped out of a tree, but it didn't work. I came down like a muskmelon.
Somebody said that one couldn't be judged. It didn't have an AMA number.
It does. They just don't know. But the worst thing in life is to not know that you don't know.
Except these two.
There goes my cannons. Goodbye, nice cannons. Hate to see you go. Now check this out, the beginner class. How many events do you know have had this many beginners? The message there somewhere. Good. What my wife has selected for me for this meal. My wife has selected chocolate chip cookies.
No, your wife selected
2 carrots.
Your wife selected vegetables since you had 15 donuts, 2 pieces of pizza.
I only had a dozen donuts.
Then you get vegetables for dinner when you eat like
vegetables. I only had 4 cans of Dad's root beer. I'm gonna explode tonight.
What's that?
Yeah.
617. I can bring my,
Some of the nice plaques, trophies. First place was Danny. Okay. Cool. Okay. The GB was third. Who is this? I don't know the fellow's name. Don't know the name.
Polish Bauer, Ivan Putski, Polish Bauer.
Hey, just wanted to come and say hello.
And my son Mark, his wife.
Hi, Mark. Sorry you got to shake hand left-handed.
Good flying today.
Hey, how are you?
Great flying today.
And Michael Jordan. Hey, all right, my man. How much money you make wearing that shit?
He has a ringmaster.
All right. Come on, don't be bashful. You want to be a movie star, you know? Hey, come on. She's a little shy. It's her first time on movies, right?
I don't show up good on film. He has a ringmaster.
This is video, not film.
And on one side it has Bulls, and then on the other side it has Jordan number 23.
Oh. You're a Bulls fan?
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, how you doing? You a Bulls fan, too?
I asked him about his airplane. His airplane is all pink.
I used to be a professional basketball player. Then they let Michael Jordan in the league. So I retired. The Polish league. But not widely known in this country. They couldn't afford a basketball. They used a watermelon.
Have to use a lot of water.
Anyway, we rate your airplane
Number 4.
1.
Okay, I'll accept that unbiased opinion. Do you get any money with these awards? How come I don't get money? And then I give somebody my money, they said it was sweaty, they wouldn't take it. Took that out of my shoe. So you got a plane here?
Yeah, I got one here.
Look, everybody has to be on this video. It's important. This is stunt history. This is like if you were at Iwo Jima. Even if you aren't the guy with the flag, you got to be there. You got to be one of the fish in the ocean swimming around. It doesn't matter.
He's been on a carrier. He don't want to remember that.
Oh, I hear you. My father was in the Navy. Ken taking a flight on Jim's Dragon, Yates Dragon. And this is the best part. They pan around here. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's cool. All the high-tech stuff's over and everybody's flying each other's planes. I think they're flying a little Cardinal over there. So yeah, they're putting it out there now. Oh no, that's Phelps. Phelps getting a practice flight in for tomorrow. Last thing of the night. Larry flies 2 planes at once, crashing both.
That still has a tail.
I was going to let you fly the Cardinal, but you want this plane, so... You traded my Cardinal for a Yates... Oh, my God.
You're doing this video. You haven't spoken to me in 2 days.
Boo, boo. Tailless Thompson. Tailless Thompson. Hey! I'll show you where to fix that rudder. You kissed Jimmy more than me.
I saw you doing a wing almonds and it was like
kind of making money on the food. I said, yeah, I know, I haven't figured out what to do with dead bodies yet. Once he opens the funeral parlor, next year the food will go up. Brodak's funeral parlor. What was your dream?
I wanted to be an undertaker.
John, beware.
Oh, John.
Be very afraid.
John.
I can make him famous.
He's famous now. Not for all the right reasons, but you know what, you know how at Jurassic Park the flies are all stuck in honey and then it gets up? Yeah. We'll do that to John, so years from now he can come back to life and be a dinosaur.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll do that.
Cradle to grave Brodak. Now what you need is you need the Brodak nursery, then child care center.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now look, this is a true test of being a wimp. He makes somebody else take one off.
When Jim Walker did this, he took them off and he flew 3 at a time. What a wimp. Sure, easy for you to say, Larry. Gonna go out there and tie your shoelaces together. Look at this, wasting more time. Yeah, sure, Larry. Come on. God almighty. 2 seconds and wasting my good tape. Go! 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 Go, go, go! 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 Oh man, the ultimate wimp-o-matic.
What, 1 round?
That'd be funny to let it go. Now the other guy ought to just get up and walk out of the circle. Cool, Larry. Hey, Larry! Girl's impressed.
Yeah. Very.
I mean, in selecting a husband, wouldn't this be one of the criteria?
That's right. It was hard to say.
In husband selection? This would, he'd be like the top guy.
Well, really, if you could fly
3
4 at a time.
at a time would do it, right? He could have his pick of the Brodak women for a wife, huh? Oh, man. Top banana. As Jimmy Durante used to say, it's kind of hard to put it in words. You know what you should have done? As soon as you give them both handles, just walk out of the circle.
He wanted me to be there.
I want to see him drive 2 cars at once. Hey, Larry! Larry, every woman here wants your autograph and the key to your room. She just raffled you off and you lost.
What do you think, Wendy? We got him fooled.
You got him better bullshitted than I do.
We did it better than we thought. If I do it again, it probably won't work. Now, know how lousy we really are, so let's quit.
Why don't you and I fly combat with your planes?
Okay. These aren't, you don't care.
I know. They're not mine. Why would I care? Alan Knight told me they were a bargain at $20.
Each? With the motors?
Each.
I don't trust Alan Mary. I don't know. I don't trust them. They're always scamming people on these used planes.
Yeah. Well, this guy's Let's do this.
Keep in mind, it's going to be on the cover of Playboy. Larry's girls. The women of Scarinzi.
The Brodak babes.
The Brodak babes.
What if you pick just how this up about?
Here we go, guys.
Larry, you're good with younger women, you know?
Look up and look happy. Who's that? What do you two get in there?
Why? It's your airplane. It's your airplane. You bought him.
You bought him.
He wants his money back, Al.
Let's go, Larry.
No fun at all.